Welcome back to the Chasing Tone podcast. I'm Brian, of course, Brian Wampler of the Wampler Pedals and Amplifiers.
Hi, Brian.
Hi, Blake.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing wonderful, as I always am. I'm always fabulous. You know why? Because I get to play guitar pedals every day for a living.
That is pretty cool.
Exactly. I don't know how I'm going to cope with these pains. All right, so podcast is over, and now I get to do something more fun. Not that the podcast is fun. Podcast is fun, but I get to do like the cool stuff, like actually playing guitar, and not just talking about it. So this is breadboard type stuff. A little bit of the schematic. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Got it going out to buffer into the Hot Rod Deluxe. So that's the first amp I start with when I'm breadboarding. So in a nutshell, that's what we're doing. Right now, I'm using Whitfield Telecaster to work on this circuit. And yeah, that's what I have. So let's do this for a little bit. So spent some time chasing down noise problems, trying to figure out what this noise was. I finally figured out. You hear that flutter in the background? I don't know if you can hear it on the camera or not, but it's, sounds weird. I was trying to figure out where in the world it possibly could be coming from. So I moved a bunch of this stuff around, rebuilt the circuit a couple times, spent a bunch of time only to find out that this light here, it was the light. It was the fluorescent light. Oh my gosh. So if you have any ghost noise problems, check to see what else is on your circuit, because sometimes it can be something as simple as that causing noise problems. All right, so now it is time to get to work. So I guess the moral of today's vlog is really about deciding what you want to do with your life. It seems like I come across this topic a lot. I think it's because I have kids that are struggling with this, and I get like a lot of like Snapchat messages from younger people asking me these kind of questions. So here's the thing. In a nutshell, like I said, I'm having fun because I get to play guitar like most of the day today. That means that it's fun. Get out of here. It means today's fun. It's not today's, or every day is not always going to be fun, no. But here's the thing. Here's what I discovered. So I started out because I wanted to be a professional guitar player. And I simply was not good enough to do that. But I also liked messing around with electronics. I liked, making, taking circuits and having it do something different, making it sound a little better. I like that kind of stuff. So I took what I was good at, which is using my ears, what I like to do, which was playing guitar, and made a small business around it. And it took a while for it to get successful. But that's part of the process. That's the other thing. It's a lot of people think that doing any sort of business, starting any sort of thing is just going to be like this really, you just start and automatically, like within a month, you're making a bunch of money. And it doesn't work that way. You've got to put in the work. You've got to put in tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of work to really get good at it and to do the things necessary to get your work out there to people that want to use it or just want to be a part of what you're doing. And, yes, I mean, a conversation I had with someone very close to me this week. They were talking about how they, they're in high school. They don't know what they want to do with their life exactly. They do know that they want to be self-employed, but that they don't want to work a bunch of hours. And, I hate to tell you, but that's just not the world that we live in right now. I'm sorry. I think work-life balance is something that is kind of cliche, and I think too many people use work-life balance. Too many people that freaking hate their lives and freaking hate their jobs and think that their lives suck use work-life balance. To me, there is no work-life balance. If I didn't get paid to do all this stuff, like everything, if I didn't get paid to, mess with guitars and amps and do all this shit, I would still do it. So like, if I don't, like today, it's a Sunday, and I mean, I would still do this on a Sunday. This is what I do. I play with this stuff. So, I mean, that's why the work-life balance thing is bullshit. It's complete bullshit. So, that's what I'm trying to say. Figure out what you like to do, and then bust your ass to do it, and ignore anyone who says that you're an idiot. Because I guarantee you, a lot of parents, a lot of teachers, a lot of people who just don't get it are going to say that you're crazy. Now, with that said, if you want to be a doctor or a lawyer or something like that, then the path is different. You're probably not going to read a course online and learn how to be a doctor. At least I hope not. So this is for the creatives. I'm talking to the creatives out there, those who like to create things. And it doesn't necessarily mean music. If it is music, I will tell you one thing. Get used to the idea that you're not going to sell a CD and make a bunch of money. Your business is now completely different. The CD is just part of your content marketing. But that's another story for another day. I've rambled on long enough talking about the things that I was thinking about while breadboarding. So I will talk to everyone in a day or two, maybe a couple days. I don't know. But have a great week nonetheless. See ya.